said this over and over again. It's turn around and throw, turn around and throw. They get 1 yard. Now, granted, 1 out of 7 times Mims will get 10 yards.
Yeah.
But then here's look what happened in the first half. They stopped running. They're running in the second half. Now they made it a game. I don't know why, but I mean, Nix is a rookie. I understand that. There's a couple times where they even showed it on TV where the pocket was perfect for him and he didn't stay in the pocket.
I don't understand why he doesn't.
When you give it back to Burrows,
if he stays in the pocket for 3, 4, 5 seconds and wait until the play develops, he's not waiting for the play to develop.
He runs. Yeah.
So as soon as he catches something coming through the line, he starts rolling out to the right.
So again, is it the play calling or is it the execution?
I think it's a little bit of both because I know he's a rookie, and I thought hopefully next year. And I'm not saying he's a bad player. I think he's going to be our quarterback for a while. I think he's an outstanding player, but the decisions that he's making, that pocket wasn't collapsing. Twice I saw that pocket wasn't collapsing, and he sees something out of the corner of his eye, and he starts running to the right.
Yeah. And then the kicker dinks the one off the pole. We get the ball back. We run the ball, get 1 yard, and then we do the stupid catch the ball, throw it to Mims. Mims gets 1 yard. He got 2 people on top of him, and then you run. You scramble, then you give it back to him. Why would you give the ball back to Burrows? A tie would have made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So again, I ask everybody out there: is it the play calling or is it the execution?
I think it's a little bit of both because I think it's maybe time for him to maybe hand off to.
And then you had Vance Joseph when Moss went out for that couple of plays. Vance Joseph is scared, so they go into a zone and they march right down to get it like that. Again, our defense needs a little help because we're not deep, we don't have depth in that part. But if you can't play a zone and they're just wide open and they pick you to death, and then when you play man to man, you're better off. But again, the Broncos third down, and I don't know how many times you can count when you're 3rd down and 10, 3rd down and 9, 3rd down and 13, and they're scoring. Either Barrows is running for 20 yards, or you get a 15-yard penalty for a stupid penalty that you didn't have to be holding.
The penalties are stupid.
Oh my God, it was just like holding this. There's a couple holding calls that were 3rd down. You didn't need to hold.
Well, there was a couple calls that they had just touching them. I got to a point where I think the referees didn't want the Broncos to get it.
I'll tell you one thing.
It sure seemed like a conspiracy on some of those plays.
And overtime, they didn't call anything because there was a couple holding on them. But anyways, they lost.